One, go. Well. Hello, Daniel.
Well, hello, Ryan.
You can't help but notice, it says TikTok a tale for two, not TikTok a tale for three.
What happened to our third?
He's at, I don't know, freaking
MomoCon?
Elm Con, whatever. There's endless Peach Con, Apricot Con. It's just always cons with this guy.
Yeah, so Matt, this is gone. Ryan and Gary said, "Hey, let's keep it rolling, and we'll come back when Mathis is back with a tale for three."
So we're playing TikTok a tale for two. It's a co-op online puzzle game that essentially neither of us knew anything about until today, but it seemed like a good choice. It's a little bit like a room escape game, but every person has incomplete information. So player one will be like, I see a picture of George Washington, and player two will be like, oh, I have a book about George Washington, and then you click on the right thing.
And I'll be like, hey, I got some dentures made of wood, and you're like, then it has to be George Washington.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then you chop down the cherry tree, and all of a sudden you're moving on to the next level.
So I heard he didn't actually have wooden teeth.
I have also heard that, but check this out. You want to get little brother spam going?
Yeah.
I heard that he had teeth that were partially made from the teeth of his fallen soldiers.
Out of respect or out of utilitarian nature?
I think out of a utilitarian nature.
I mean, what are your thoughts on that? I got mixed thoughts on that.
Well, hold on. I know we should be playing the game, but I'm Googling it.
Yeah.
Because I want to know, right?
Yeah.
They were made, contrary to later legend, they were not made of wood. They were made of ivory. And most disturbingly, the teeth of other humans, quite possibly slaves. So that was the word I was looking for to determine whether or not I approve of George Washington's dentures.
So, I think, if you said fallen soldiers, I'm like, okay, it's an interesting way to pay respect. But now, I mean, there's pretty much, we can't,
Yeah.
It speaks for itself.
All right, TikTok a tale for two. What's cool about this, you do have to be on Discord or telephone or something like that if you're 100 years old. But you could also play this locally with two people in the same room. And you can play one on phone, one on laptop, two on iPad. You get the general idea.
Just no peeksies. No peeksies on the other person's
You're
screen.
not supposed to peek, exactly. Well, Dan, do you want to be player one or player two?
I'll defer. I'll be player dos.
Okay, I will choose player one, and I am ready to click start playing.
I am doing the same thing as well.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right.
Also, I should point out, it was like $6, and you get 2 codes.
Yeah. So hey,
it's pretty cheap.
A $3 game, it's cheaper than a cup of coffee.
Today, you and your friend received 2 strange packages, each containing an old clock.
Okay. I
don't know if you see that.
I see you receive a package from someone named Amelie Raven, and your friend got one too.
Oh, okay. So I got a note here. You ready?
Yeah. Hit me with it.
Dear Player 1, this clock is part of a game, a gift I made for my sister. To have a fighting chance, play with a friend and tell each other what you read and see. If you find my sister, tell her I miss her.
Okay.
And then I scroll down and I have a clock.
Who is it signed by?
Amelie.
Okay. Want me to read you my note?
Please do.
Dear Player 2, I sent one clock to you and one to your friend. If you want to play a game, look into the past together. Remember to wind the clocks up. Amelie.
So do you have a pocket watch as well?
I do have a pocket watch.
So if you click, you can wind the pocket watch.
Did your
if you click and drag it?
Did your pocket watch have a cover on it?
It does. It says Amelie 1915 to who knows.
Okay, I got you.
What does yours say?
Mine says Larry Archie 1917 to 1937.
Okay. So somebody is dead. You know what? Check this out. I got a newspaper article. The youngest member of the renowned clockmaker family, Lerky, was reported missing yesterday. Her sister Amelie told us she had last seen her at 10:30.
Oh, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I'm thinking I gotta set this watch to 10:30.
Yo, me too. All right, 10. And so it's got to be in between the X and the XI and straight down.
You know what? You're absolutely correct. I had the clock wrong.
I can't put it straight down, but I can, like, it looks like it's at like 29 and 31. I can't get it straight on 30.
Do you hear that?
I do not.
Hold on, I gotta turn up my volume. I think that activated my radio or something when I did it. Make sure to wind your clock if you haven't done it already.
Like when you say wind it. Oh.
Like you can click the thing at the top. Yeah.
And then would you pull the pin like a grenade?
I don't think so. I just it just started talking, I think, on my screen.
Okay.
Unless that's a YouTube tab open in the background or something.
So I have a little snippet.
Okay.
It looks like the title was cut in half. It says KES Our Village. So I wonder if you have the other piece of it.
KES Our Village.
And then the article says, understandably distressed, she later corrected her statement and said it must have been an hour and a half later.
Okay. So midnight or noon.
Yeah. If you have seen or heard anything unusual, please contact the police. All right. So we want to wind this thing to noon, huh?
All right. It's wound, brother.
Oh. You see this?
Oh, yeah, it started. I'm going back in time.
We've done it.
we made it past the tutorial.
Do you have chapter 1 and some?
Yeah.
Well, you want to read that?
Well, this is a copy I made of the world that Laerky and I used to know. Do you have the same thing?
I do not.
Oh, please.
Laerky went missing in 1937, but it all started years before.
Oh. 2019? Oh, we're going way back.
We're going back. What year are you on?
1927.
Okay. All right. We're in the same spot.
Okay. That's good.
This looks like a scene out of Until Dawn right here. I don't know why. Did you finish that game?
Dude, I love Until Dawn. It's a great game.
It's got an Oscar winner in it.
Rami Malek. That's right.
And it has Emily. All right. What do we got?
It does have Emily, not an Oscar winner, but she might be in the running for a MTV Teen Choice Award at some point in the future.
There you go.
Okay, so I have a clock that is like, it's a train station or a bus stop or something, and it's oh my god, if you scroll left to right, there's like a lot of stuff. I've got like a well, I've got a Raven's clocks, got the train station, I got a house.
Okay.
How about you?
I have Raven's clock. I have a train station looking thing with like, does it look like Battleship with the train?
Yes.
Okay. And I have a house and I have a well. So same stuff sounds like.
Same stuff.
Okay.
And what time is it? 1 a.m. For you on the train station clock?
It is 1 a.m. for me. Yes.
All right.
Okay.
So where is your train located on the Battleship?
Bottom left corner.
Same here.
Okay.
So you can, I imagine that somewhere there's probably a map that one of us can find, or maybe both of us can find and then give to the other person that will give the directions maybe you need to take in order to get the train to move through a maze where we don't see the walls. You know, only the other person could see the walls. That's like an escape room classic.
That's some like DAE stuff right there. Like you're going like 18 levels meta deep, and I'm glad you are, because I wouldn't be. You want to go to this house?
Well, let me just set the tone for you on the train station.
Yeah.
Because you see us missing the right button. So we probably need to find that button somewhere in order to make it through the maze. Unless it's just straight up.
What do you call it? The trash hole?
I agree. The what?
The trash hole? What do you call it in Tetris?
Oh, the garbage hole?
Maybe that's...
Dude, that is just asking for a long piece right now.
All right. What you make the call. Are we going house? We going well?
House sounds good to me, dude.
Okay.
All right. So it seems like I've got a one-frame puzzle sort of thing going on. How about you?
Yeah, I have it looks like a Jack in the Box. Is that what you have?
I have what appears to be a train engine that I can rotate. Oh, it's a steam engine. Yo, hold on. And then there's a light bulb that I can turn on and off. Yo, what the hell? Okay, I'm sorry to take control of the...
No, please do.
Okay, so I turned it a few times, and then I hit the light bulb, and it says, Laerky, I hope you like your present. Turn it anti-clockwise 3 times, clockwise twice, anti-clockwise twice, then keep turning it clockwise. Oh, and do not let go.
Okay.
All right, so I guess that's probably instructions for you.
Yeah, hit me with that. So I'm looking at a jack in the box, and I have a winder. So you tell me the clockwise, all that stuff again.
Yeah. Turn it sorry, let me rephrase. Turn it counterclockwise 3 times.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
Clockwise twice.
Clockwise once. Clockwise twice. Okay.
Counterclockwise twice.
Back to counter twice. Counter once. Counter twice.
Then keep cranking it clockwise and don't stop, I think.
Cranking it clockwise and don't stop. Okay, I'm cranking it. Cranking it. Let's go! All right. So, hey, you have foretold the prophecy. So the jack popped out. Guess what came out with it?
Is it the right button of the train?
No. What else did you say?
It's a map for how to get the train to the destination.
It's 1/2 of a map to get to the train destination.
Naturally.
Okay. So it looks exactly like you said, the classic. So I think our work here is done.
I agree. Yeah.
I cannot take it with me, so we're gonna have to come back.
All right, fair enough.
All right.
I guess we'll go to the well next, which is probably where the second half of the clock room. But let's start with the well.
Okay. Ooh. Are you going down?
I guess I am going down. Yeah.
It's a little spooky.
Little moss. Oh, dude, do you have a series of slot machine full of mailboxes?
Yes, with triangles and squares.
Okay. Oh, when you hit the buttons, they change.
Okay.
They change shapes, as I'm sure you can see.
Yeah.
And then you pull the arm, and I'm sure if you have them right, something happens.
Okay. So I don't.
Do you have any? Do you have any information?
I got no info.
Same here.
Should we go up and check another lookout?
Yeah, I think the clock room is probably where we want to be then.
So I will say this, some people will say I don't have the DAE, but you got to remember I grew up on 1990s text adventure.
Yo,
games.
That's true.
So, I think it'll make a good combo here. Do you see that gear? Are we going to the clock store next, you said?
The clock store is only open from 3 to 9. And it's only 2 a.m. for me right now. I don't know what time it is for you. I'd assume the same.
Yeah, 2 a.m.
I do not see... Oh, I do see a gear, yeah. I think it's just... it's flavor text, I think.
So there was something interesting. I don't know if you noticed it, but back in the house, did you see a shadow of an empty bird cage?
Let me go back to the house. A shadow of an empty bird cage. I do not see that.
Did you have a bird at all anywhere flying around?
I had a moth. You know what? Let me click on that moth.
Yeah.
See, get out of here, you stinky moth. Oh, you know what? I can actually, I don't know. I can sort of swing this light bulb that I got, and maybe I can break it. Oh, I think it's working. No, I think that's just the whisker of the moth. Hold on. But this is, the fact that I can interact with this, it makes me think.
The moth, right?
Yeah, like a moth to the flame, dude. Maybe I can get the moth to go into the steam and then get vaporized. I don't know. I feel like I'm barking up the wrong tree here.
Well, there's a white, raven-looking thing, and I can click on it. And
what does it do?
It goes to the next screen. So I'm trying to get it to go into the house because there's a bird cage in there, but I don't think it...
That makes perfect sense, yeah.
But that's not it, though, boss. Okay. So we can't go to that. There's nothing to do at the house, right? Your house.
For me, I think my house is done, unless there's something to do with the moth.
So that's.
I'm just clicking on trees and stuff out here.
Oh,
I think the clock shop is open.
Let's go. Maybe we're just playing ahead of the game, and then we're
too fast.
Yeah.
Oh, I got an old timey radio.
Okay, same.
And that's it.
Well, what about when you scroll up?
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
I was not using my mouse wheel. So I have a clock that says it's 3:44 or something. And there's a staggering amount of clocks. And you know what else I found?
What did you find?
What appears to be half of a map, but I need to be able to knock it down. Like it's on the floorboards. I don't know how to get to it.
Okay.
And then it's January 1st, 1927. Oh, you can change the calendar by clicking on it.
All right, so you at the very, very top, do you have like a circular window? The very, very top.
No.
Okay. At the very top.
I can't get that high, I think.
Okay. So I got a newspaper article.
Okay.
It says Wednesday edition in Raven's Clock Shop. You can buy all kinds of clockwork, request commissions to get your old clock repaired. Looks like it's the rest of it's torn off. It says to the world-renowned clockmaker, Mr. Raven has opened a new clock shop. He is said to be an interesting level. He is said to be an interesting blank, blank, blank. It's ripped off. The level of detail is exquisite. On our own queen is said to have a couple of his elegant pieces. Today he is opening.
Do you know what month the newspaper is written?
It just says Wednesday edition.
Because I got Wednesday set up. There's no, you don't have the date on it?
Just says Wednesday edition.
All right, if we can find a way to infer that date, I think I can solve part of this puzzle for sure.
Okay.
And then I've just got a ton of clocks, dude. Like a staggering amount of clocks here.
Can you spin them or do anything?
I have a radio I can tune. Oh. Oh, wait, wow.
Hey, one of my clocks is broken.
There you go, dude.
Okay, it looks to me it's about 3:44, 3:45. It's stuck right in there. Do you have a radio station? That's that.
I do, but all of my clocks say 3:44 as well. So I don't know if it's broken. Or maybe they all broke at the same time. Check this out, though. I got a little story for you.
Yeah, hit me with it.
Last month, the police started getting several reports of pets going ... Then, the oldest Raven daughter, Amelie, is a brilliant clockmaker. Yo, I got a beetle coming for me now. Click on the beetle. I don't know if it did anything. And inventor. Her footsteps ... The Raven family moved here a month ago and have worked day and night. Another pet has been stolen during the night. This time it was Mrs. Jensen's. A strange occurrence has shook our village. Droves of lifeless. Oh, that seems bad. I think there's probably one or two more.
What are you looking at right now?
When I tune the radio, I get like jumbled text that I can read.
Oh.
No more walking for 5 miles to get your letters. It's now March and the ... Hold on.
Wait a second. So you can read that?
Dude, an unusual white raven seems attached to the youngest member of the ...
Okay. Let's put this together. So now I didn't even start messing with the radio.
Yeah, no, you got your own radio.
Yeah, with the second pieces. All right. So start at 5:25, and then give me your first message.
Last month, the police started getting several reports of pets going
missing, mostly old cats and dogs. Let's hope they are all found soon.
Okay. The oldest Raven daughter, Amelie, is a brilliant clockmaker and inventor. Her footsteps ...
are usually followed by the ticking and scuttling of one of her creations, and something just came down the stairs. You saw a beetle?
Yeah, it's the beetle.
Okay. And you sent it back up, right? You sent it.
I think it just went.
Okay.
Another pet has been stolen during the night. This time it was Mrs. Jensen's. ...
Mrs. Jensen's. Are you sure you didn't skip one? Are you between 8:20 and 11:15?
I don't have another one. Oh, I do. You're right. The Raven family moved here a month ago and have worked day and night ...
To be able to open their clock shop today, the 18th.
Yo, okay, give me 1 second there.
You gotta wake up pretty early in the morning to slide one by
Oh,
and
baby.
Gheesling. What do we got?
All right, I got the second half of the map and several other potential tools, but let's finish the story here.
Okay.
That's huge. Another pet has been stolen during the night. This time it was Mrs. Jensen's ...
Sweet old farm dog. Remember to lock your doors until this thief has been caught.
And then... a strange occurrence has shook our village. Droves of lifeless...
birds have been found scattered across the forest floor.
No more walking for 5 miles to get your letters. It's now March and the...
Construction of our very own post office will start at the end of the month. I got one more at the very end.
Same. An unusual white raven... Wait. An unusual white raven seems attached to the youngest member of the...
Raven family. Let's hope for her sake it will not go missing like the other pets. All right.
All right.
So that's some like...
Slow news day, huh?
Yeah. So you got you got the other piece of the map.
I got the other piece of the map. Trying to see if there's anything else I can interact with in this thing. I think the answer is no. But I got the other piece of the map.
Okay. But do you think...
So I think once we find the right button, basically, I bet when I move the train, it'll move on your screen and vice versa. So like, you would have the left half. I would move it like to the point where it's on your screen or on my ticket, and then I would give you the directions to finish it.
Are you're missing the second button?
Oh, you're not?
No, I am.
Oh,
I thought maybe
was
you'd be
like,
missing the right. I'd be missing the left or something.
But I am missing the right.
So am I.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Well, we got the second half of the map.
Should we hit the buttons? What happens if have you hit the train buttons yet?
I have not hit the train buttons yet.
Yeah, we need that.
I wonder if we... I'm assuming you left already?
Yeah.
Well, let's see. It's 4 a.m. It definitely moves.
What were those other tools you said you got?
There was like a compass, the thing you use to draw a circle. In math class in 1900.
Excuse me, geometry class.
Pair of tweezers.
Okay.
With tiny screwdrivers, sort of. A couple of books. One of the books has a gear on it. That makes me think like,
why don't you
maybe that's
disassemble one of the clocks?
I can't take the tools.
Can you drag them?
I'm trying to pick these up, but I don't believe they can be picked up. There's a book on watchmaking, a book on, Gulliver's Travels.
Is there anything that looks like those symbols down the well?
No. The only thing I can think of is this one book with a gear on it. It's the only book with a gear on it, so it's got me thinking maybe something's going on there. I feel like maybe there's something else in your house, like...
So when I scrolled up now, the house, or are you talking about the clock shop?
Sorry, the clock shop. Yeah.
So I'm locked out of there now, but
you can't get back in the house. Oh well, that's probably good then. It means that
there was some feathers, but that was pretty much it, and there's a couple broken clocks.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's something to do with the well or the house, I guess.
So here's something interesting. I've been like just clicking the mouse and then like swiping it. You can, if you hold the mouse button, you can actually like look in between the slides. I don't know, you know what I mean? I don't know if that.
Yeah.
I don't know if that matters.
I see what you're saying. Like you can slow pan across.
Yeah. So I'm looking for symbols or something. The only other thing.
Yeah, I mean,
the only thing
you can click on like essentially everything too, like bushes and gears and stuff like that, trees, and just see what happens. But
do you see anything? Hold on a second. Do you see anything weird about that symbol underneath the train battleship thing?
I see what you're saying.
No, I mean,
it looks imperial to me.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm just thinking. All right, so I'm gonna go back down the well here real quick, because there were squares and triangles. What were they shapes of?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we could pass some information on to each other down there. But
okay, so let's do this. So on mine, I can hit the top row second button and the bottom row bottom left, bottom right buttons.
Okay, so we have exactly the opposite. So I think we can probably solve this.
Okay.
So make the top row middle white circle.
Okay.
And then the bottom row left white square. And the bottom row right black square. Or sorry, black circle.
Okay, I'm gonna pull it. Let's go. Okay, it open. I didn't.
It's got to be the button.
Well, can you? I want to give you. Let me send you my dots.
Okay.
All right. So top left, dark triangle.
Okay.
Top right, white triangle.
Okay.
Bottom middle, white square.
All right.
What you got? Let's go.
I have the right button. You know what this means.
Battleship. All right.
But you know what? Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Your map is in the clock shop.
It is, but I'm also thinking we should put the button down here and then save the maze for the next episode.
Oh, I didn't even
hit him with a little cliffhanger.
I'm like fully invested. I'm like, I can't wait to do this, but you know what? That's what they did in Colombo. All right, did you put the button in?
I did put the button in.
My button is in as well. All right.
All right. Well, thanks for watching episode 1. We're just starting to get into it. We'll be back with the next episode tomorrow. If you enjoyed the episode, I mean, I probably don't even need to tell you, but probably check out both perspectives at the same time to figure out what the heck's going on here. And of course, click the like button no matter who or whom you're watching. Helps out a great deal. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future. We'll be back with another episode very shortly. See ya.
We'll see. I'm invested.